So this is a bit of a follow-up to my DuckTales review. Not so much, well, actually, maybe not so much a follow-up, but more like me just kind of discussing everything that we saw in the episode. Well, typically one scene. That being, if you guys remember, in the episode, there was a scene where Webby had a wall on... she basically had a wall with all this stuff connecting Scrooge McDuck. And there were some interesting things on there, I tell you. Today I was looking at it, I paused the video, I paused it, and I looked at that wall for a solid, I don't know, 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, looking at this wall, checking out all the little details here and there, and how everything connects to Scrooge McDuck. And I gotta say, I found some interesting stuff. Because seriously, I looked at that thing like Charlie from It's Always Sunny from Philadelphia. You know that scene where he's connecting all the shit? Anyway, so this is how, and also it's going to tie, some of the stuff was very interesting when I saw it. So let's talk about the biggest thing I saw, like one of the bigger pieces of work on there. That being a newspaper clip saying, Sky Pirates spotted. Obviously the Sky Pirates, who come from Cape Suzette, and obviously Cape Suzette exists in this universe now, and if you guys remember, the Sky Pirates were the big enemy outside of Shere Khan for Baloo and the others. And they were led by Don Carnage. Now, it's really cool that we're having the Sky Pirates in this universe now, and like I said, I flipped out when, like, 3 minutes into the episode, and Dewey says, I'll have us to Cape Suzette in no time. I literally went, something like that. Anyway, so, yeah, now we have, the Sky Pirates are around, and they're probably going to show up. I would not doubt it. It's going to be an episode where we see Baloo and, you know, the Sea Duck and everything else. We're probably even going to see Shere Khan. I wouldn't even put it past them to say that Shere Khan and Scrooge know each other. I mean, billionaires know each other. It's a small world for if you're a trillionaire or a billionaire. So, yeah, the Sky Pirates are here. Another group that really surprised me, excuse me, another group that surprised me was that there was a little clip on there, a little paper saying friend or foul. Now, if you guys remember, Fowl was an organization that Darkwing Duck fought, who had the villain Steelbeak as an agent of it. They were kind of like the AIM/Hydra of the DuckTales series, of the Darkwing Duck series. So to have them in here again, and again we did have Saint Canard name dropped on us. So yeah, so it looks like Fowl might be a villain in here. The organization in here, I wouldn't put it past them that Scrooge at some point ran into them during his adventures. So there's another one right there. I'm trying to think of what else was on that wall. Of course, we have the dime. There is a picture of the dime, which, you know, his lucky dime, which obviously ties into Magica Dispel. And we do have a few other things, like what looms over Scrooge more, you know, what looms larger than McDuck's shadow? And, you know, what is Scrooge McDuck's worst nightmare? There are a few other pieces of that on there, and it kind of makes me tie in that this is all going to lead up to Magica Dispel. I know one of my, someone commented on my video, the review, saying that maybe Magica is, in this continuity, Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mother. That she's been corrupted by magic, and that's what really drove Scrooge and Donald apart. And I can believe that. I can see that in some way, but at the same time, I'm like, well, Magica has her brother/familiar Poe. So, you know, like I said, her brother you know, that raven that followed her around was really her brother who was turned into a raven through magical MacGuffin means. So, I don't know if they're going to explain Poe, if they're going to make it, if they do keep the whole thing that Magica is, like, again, assuming that theory is real, that Magica is, in this continuity, Huey, Dewey, and Louie's mother, are they just going to make Poe a pet, or going to have him as Magica's brother? I have no doubt, at least, that Magica has a hand in what happened to Huey, Dewey, and Louie's moms disappearance. I have no doubt that she has a hand in it. But whether she's really their mom or not, like it was theorized, remains to be seen. What else was there? Oh, we got to see a picture of Gladstone. Gladstone is Donald's cousin, who will be showing up in the show. And for those who don't know who Gladstone is, to sum it up, he's a dick. He is a total 100% dick who gets what he wants because he was born lucky. Whereas Donald tries everything in his power and gets nothing. Yeah. That's just how life is. So yeah, Gladstone will be in here. Which I knew, because I already knew already that, you know, Gladstone was going to be in here. They said he was going to be part of this show. I don't know how much of an effect he's going to have on here, but we are going to see Gladstone in here. Trying to think of what else in here, because there was so much, and I feel like I'm going to miss something. Like I said, we saw the dime. There were, like, a mathematical equation on there that made no sense, like 87 plus 1400 equals such and such, or something to that nature. We get the list of the Beagle Boys. We get them, so that was good. We got the list of the Beagle Boys right there. So, a few other things on the wall consisted of the Netherworld War II. Again, that's probably another reference to Magica, since she did have a base in the Netherworld. There was also a creature called the Terror, which was another character from, I believe, the comics, and I think they showed up in one episode of DuckTales, if I'm not mistaken. Been a while. A few other things like Gigi, who is DB. I thought it said DW, but who knows? It was like, who's Gigi? There's another thing. We also get a lot to the McDuck clan. We get Clan McDuck. We get a list of the McDuck names, and also, apparently, McDuck Manor, Castle McDuck is missing. If you guys remember, the McDucks were once one of the most powerful families in Scotland, and shit happened. So, I think that'll be a cool mystery to unlock of the mysteries of the McDuck family, because, like I said, they were once one of the most powerful families in Scotland, and then reasons happened. Certain things happened that the McDuck family lost their name, and hence why the McDucks, Scrooge McDuck really had to climb his way back to the top by himself from nothing. There was also a thing called the Traitor, which I'm wondering, like, well, that's that's interesting. That can pertain to anybody, can't it? Can't it? So I'm really interested to see where that's going to go. In here. That's gonna be something to behold, honestly. Of finding out who is the traitor. A few other things, they were just more like nothing too big. Like I said, the McDucks, a few other things. I think I've covered the vast majority of the major stuff. So, yeah, I'm really interested to see where this show's gonna go. But I'm really interested to see where this is going to go in terms of what's going to be on, what else is going to pertain to the show from Webby's Wall. So you guys comment below, what do you guys think of Webby's Wall? What do you guys think of Fowl, the Sky Pirates, the McDuck Mystery, and the whole thing pertaining to the Netherworld War? And, yeah, just comment below, let me know. And once again, hope y'all enjoyed this, and I am so ready for some new DuckTales. Once again, hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'm out.